Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Magic, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Michael Jordan is out there with Toppin. And it's the eraser in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Bagley is out there with Barnes. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now here's Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the eraser. Defended by Bagley. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Bagley. Quickly against Giddey. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And here is Quickly. Giddey defending. Bagley sends a screen for Quickly. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Quickly's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Toronto. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Indiana Pacers. Outside, White. And here is Giddey. This game he had 13. Back to White. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Barrett following the three-point basket by Chicago. Ingram right side. He's off from 17 feet.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Barnes against White. And Barnes sends it back.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so just over a minute and a half played. It's Barrett on the wing. Ingram outside. Bagley sets a screen for Ingram. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barrett kicks to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Offensive rebound. Quickly with a wide open look. He goes up again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
A little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
First one falls for him. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Barnes hits them both.
Now, something I think everyone notices about Scotty Barnes is that infectious enthusiasm. Guy celebrates every big play for him or his teammates.
Now here's Jordan. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to White, the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Bagley with the ball. Here's Ingram going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So much ground Ingram takes up with those strides. Not a chance to get to him.
Outside, Jordan over Barnes. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one's good quickly. Here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Takes a step back and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's quickly. It's blocked.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Ingram.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Jordan. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 6.
The defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work, but they still can't stop him.
Giddey kicks to White. Here's the eraser. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jordan.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And checking out some numbers for Kobe White.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Ingram finds Barrett. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 8. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And Toronto has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago trailing here. Outside for Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
It's tied up with that one. Ryan is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Collins checked in for the Bulls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's quickly. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Giddey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. No good from Jordan. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddey's got 5.
And a nice stroke that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Raptors trail by 3. Barnes looking around. Now Ingram. He's defended by Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Buzelis is checked in for Toppin. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Jordan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. And so he makes both from the line.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
To the paint, here's Buzelis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Collins. Stolen by Ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Shed. Pass to Bryant. Over Collins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Puts up a 3. White, good. White's got his second basket of the night.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Dick. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's Baker. Still scoreless. And that one, good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Shed. Here's Bryant. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at Chicago, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And of course, the Toronto Raptors, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when I look at Toronto, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Here's Dick. His last outing, he had 8 points. Williams with a clean look, buries the long-range jumper.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Ball dishes to White. Pass to Buzelis. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Dick in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. That shot, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. And it's Ball in the corner.
2 minutes left.
Outside, White. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Collins. Shoots over Dick. Shot by Collins, no good. After shooting in this first quarter, around 38%, they're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Shed. Floats it up for Bryant. It's stolen by Buzelis. Outside, Ball. Here's White. A three-pointer, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. Williams for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pass to White. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Raptors third.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
And that one falls to Collins.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Chicago making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Williams. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. There's the screen. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Ball. Here's Buzelis. Banked in off the glass. Buzelis has got his third bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Shed. There's the triple. Dick, that's good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front, up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
They got Scotty Barnes. Also Williams out there. And it's Shed in at the one. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. In the corner, it's Jordan. There's Baker. Dick defending. Baker passes to Toppin. Lock at 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Giddey. And the 3 off target. Toronto trailing. Pass to Barnes. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Shed. Raptors need to get a shot off. Williams, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Giddey. He has 5. Pass to Baker. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Isaiah Jackson at the line for 1.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Here's Mobo. Astor quickly. Shoots the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the 6th Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Barnes down low. Jordan's there. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The layup off target. Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Got that one up quick. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
Bulls trail by 4. Giddey kicks to Jordan. Quickly against Giddey. Pass to Baker. From past the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts it up from 15. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors.
Timeout.
Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here comes the Raptors wide end, which means we need you to get loud right.
The Erasers checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at quickly. He's got a place in the 3-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now, Jordan. After R.J. Barrett's 3-pointer that didn't go. Pass to White. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Back to Bryant. Over Giddey. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And here's Bryant outside. And the 3 ball is good. Bryant's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
White against Barrett. Outside White. And he lays it straight in. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Barrett. Still yet to score. Pass to Ingram. Over Jordan. And it's Ingram missing.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And here's White. Jordan sets the pick for White. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 1st foul.
That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside White. Over Barrett. White with another miss. Raptors leading by 3. Outside Barrett. Ingram setting a pick for Quickly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Erasers got his 5th rebound right now in the game. White the pass to Giddey. Launches it. And there is White. That's good on the assist by Toppin. White's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. The Raptors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Quickly with it. Last game he had 13. Onside, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram outside. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto no up.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now, here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Toppin. And Ball subbed in for White.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside, Bryant. Barrett dishes to Ingram. Back to Barrett. They need this one, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Quickly against Ball. Here's the eraser. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 7 points for the eraser.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ingram outside. And here is Quickly. 8 points for him. Bryant, a screen on Ball. And it's Quickly missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Buzelis. Good.
Buzelis.
And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Toronto's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Ball, the bounce pass. They set the screen for 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And here's Quickly for 3. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Well, Quickly can space out that floor for you, knock down three-point shooter.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Shot from the wing. And they get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for the eraser. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. He's off on the first. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Zach Collins checked in for Josh Giddey. And the second free throw, good. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Ingram. The jump hook. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Shed. 4 on the shot clock. Bryant, that's a two-pointer. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's the eraser, and he jams it with authority.
Lonzo does a great job of keeping his head up, looks for the open man.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Pass to Bryant. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Buzelis. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's deflected.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
The shot by Jordan, no good. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Shed. Now here's Ingram. Over Buzelis. And it's Ingram missing. Outside, Jordan. Inside. Collins, good. Collins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Shed. Still without a basket. Pass to Ingram. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And that one falls for Ingram.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Baker, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws, good for Ingram. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 7. Ingram outside. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Ingram. With some arc. Here's Shed. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Chicago leading by 7. Now Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Pass to Buzelis. Collins, a screen on Williams. Into the lane. Buzelis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Buzelis at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Second free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Williams. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 14 points for Williams.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Lobbed up there for Collins and stolen by Barnes.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
To the middle. Stolen by Collins. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers. And I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at the Bulls, the guard set is Giddey and White. Toppin is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's the eraser in at the 5. Bagley sets a screen for Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the first one drops.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Quickly. Fires from the wing. And that's good for 2. Quickly's got 13 points.
You like Quickly's decision-making, that time calling his own number.
Pass to the eraser. Jordan outside. Trying to get open is Giddey. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jordan no good on the free throw. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Inside. It's tipped. Giddey against Quickly. Now here's Giddey. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Toppin can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Poked away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Raptors trail by 9. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Bagley with a screen on White. Here's Barrett. There's the drive. Bagley kicks to Quickly. Five to shoot. Fires from 18. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Outside White. From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Barnes outside. Quickly the pass to Bagley. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Quickly.
And Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
Lets it go. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Quickly for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Bagley brings the double team. Here's Toppin. And the Bulls, another three.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Raptors trail by 15. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. In fourth, the Raptors.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. To halt the run.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Kobe White. Putting up about 18 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
That free throw missing. Bryant is checked in for the Raptors. And Chicago also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. White the pass to Jackson. Pass to Giddey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
One shot.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. And it falls over the rim and in. Barnes has got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. And the first one at the line is good. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 17. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barrett finds Barnes. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside, White. Giddey with it. 13 points in the game. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Barrett. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago leading by 17. Pass to Toppin. Here's Giddey. The wing jumper off target. The Raptors shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Giddey against Quickly. Here's Barnes. Down low. Out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. White dishes to Jordan. Jackson down low. Bryant defending. Quickly against Giddey. Over Quickly, and Giddey gets it to go. He's got 15.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Bryant. Cloak loose. Jordan with the steal. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
You've been waiting for their return, and here they are. Here are your North Side.
So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Toppin. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Jordan. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. side, Ball. Pass to Jackson. Here's White. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Shed, still scoreless. And it's Bryant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's White missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Dick can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Baker. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Chicago making a switch here. Collins is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Williams. 14 points for him.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to White. Collins setting the big for White. Nifty move. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Raptors trail by 21. And here is Williams. He averages about 5 points a game. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now Ball. Nothing on the board. Here's White. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Over in the corner, Williams. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Ball kicks to Collins. Pass to Buzelis. Makes it off the glass. 16 points for Buzelis.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
The Raptors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Williams for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, White. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Buzelis. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Buzelis taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's Shed. He has yet to score. Top of the key. A putback. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside ball. White looking around. And Collins now top the key. Pass to Baker. Here's the three. The rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 21. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Shoots a three. That one's not going to go. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside ball. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Hurting the defense right now is Zach Collins in these pick-and-roll sets.
Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
For Toronto, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that one falls for Williams. 1:10 left in the third. Now here's White. Dick defending. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mobo. Now, Dick. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
At the line for the Bulls, Buzelis. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Dick passes to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Barrett's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Chicago leading by 20. White with it. 18 points for him. 16 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 10 points here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Scotty Barnes is out there with Bagley. Then it's Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Ingram on the wing. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And here is ball. Knocked away. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Jumps up and finish off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Baker. Jordan looking around. Driving the lane. Shoots over Dick. Jordan can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 19. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Barrett against Toppin. Pulls it up. Barrett, no good. And Chicago shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Jordan a screen on Barrett. Ball, the pass to Baker. Pocket 6. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Bulls lead by 21.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Barnes. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Chicago leading by 21. Outside for Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. With his first shot attempt, Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bagley. Oh, that's blocked. Now Ball. To the wing on the left. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
The Bulls leading by 21. Jordan outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The teardrop falls in. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Ingram. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Baker. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside, Barrett. Three-pointer, Bagley. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jordan. Barrett against Ball. Back to Jordan. Six on the shot clock. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Barrett the pass to Dick. On the wing, Barnes. Top and covering. Pass to Barrett. Over Ball. Barrett, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Toppin kicks to Baker. Jordan against Barnes. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Pass to Dick. Toppin against Ingram. To end the cold streak. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Baker with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Ingram outside. Now, here's Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Top and covering. And that one's good, Barnes. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Bulls. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
2 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Shed. Dick wide open. It's good from long range.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Giddey with it. He takes it in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Such a funky matchup. Josh Giddey, you don't see a lot of guys like him in the league.
At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
First one falls. Chicago making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. And both free throws good for Giddey. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. And here is Giddey. Jackson a screen on quickly. There's the lob to Jackson and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. White the pass to Giddey. Now White. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Chicago making some changes. Toppin comes in for Jackson, and it's Jordan in for Booz Ellis. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Bagley. Takes the three. Drops in the tray.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Jordan. Back to Giddey. And here is Toppin. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
A free throw dropped for Quickly.
You get Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
The Erasers checked in for Collins. And Quickly drops them both.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Pass to the Eraser. Here's Giddey. Now, here's Toppin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time, a good decision.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Here comes the Raptors YYZ, which means we need you to get loose.
Kevin Bagley's checked in for the Raptors. Ingram comes in for Williams.
And the starter, Brandon Ingram.
Quickly against Giddey. The high post shot, and that one's good. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every now and then, Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Bulls leading by 21. Over to the left wing. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
White the pass to the eraser. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for White. And the Raptors shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Quickly with it. Stolen by Jackson. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Number 2.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jordan.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Pass to Buzelis. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in mid-season?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Pass to Bagley. Now, quickly. A floater, and it's blocked. And here is Ball. Now, here's Giddey. Now, Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's quickly. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Michael Jordan.